Hello everyone and welcome to the rapid fire playoff analysis. This game is going to be, or this analysis is going to be between the Penguins and the Blue Jackets. Pretty safe to say that the Penguins are probably going to win this series. Thus far they're 5-1, 5-0-0 for the season series. They're 6-0-1 with Dan Bylsma versing this team. They pretty much dominated thus far. Throughout this season they've scored 17 goals compared to the Blue Jackets 6. So really they're heavy favourites going in. However, there are a few things to take in consideration. The fact that Horton is out for also the Blue Jackets. So really the keys for the Penguins is just to play their usual game and don't overthink it like they did with the Islanders last year, and they try to compensate for their speed by playing too deep. Probably just try to play your game and you should be able to win this series pretty easily. And the other one is, well, pretty much what happens here. I know this one hit the post, but for the Blue Jackets, their only real chance is if Bobrovsky steals a few games and they generate some offense from players like Johansson and things like that. They've got a good team. It's just they don't have that a few superstars or anything to get them over the line, and their defense seems very makeshift with a couple of injuries also. So I'd pretty much say that Penguins are going to win this in 5. I'd say Columbus is probably going to steal one in their home barn. I would say they're probably going to lose both of the games in Pittsburgh in the Consol Energy Center. Other than that, it's pretty much going to be standard unless Fleury loses a goose egg. There's no Volkun to help this time. They've got Zakhoff only in net, so there is that. But I don't think, by the way Fleury has played towards the end of this season compared to the way he's played towards the end of recent seasons, I expect him to go a lot better this year. So all in all, that one just flies wide. All in all, I do expect the Penguins to win this quite easily. Their main concern is probably with the season that they've got with the most man games lost due to injury is probably to stay healthy. I mean, it's not a foregone conclusion. Like I said, I mean, if Bobrovsky steals a game, say game 1 or game 2, and then game 3, and they've got a lead, there's a chance. But I don't see them coming from behind. If Columbus go 2 games down, that's it. They're done. They're finished. They're not coming back from that, and that's pretty much the way it is. Really, I can't believe I went so far wide on that one. I got beaten by the shot on this. Good old Bobrovsky. Not coming to the floor. He's going to have to play a lot better in that series. But yeah, otherwise the keys are really just Penguins getting it done. They've got their defense back in Letang and Martin, so a lot more play coming back there. Oh man, he opened that up beautifully. So it's really just to go forward from there and just make sure that they win the games. They're getting the puck from the back end. Martin was a big loss. I didn't actually realize how much Martin was a big loss till he did come back. It sort of brings Scuderi and Orpik to make sure they don't have to do as much. So it's really helped that team. I think Bylsma, the only problem with him is that he's going to probably overplay Adams and Glass, which is a shame because players like Gok and things like that, when they come back from injury, probably won't get as many starts, and Magna, Gibbons, those sort of things. So that's always a worry as well because they can't play the puck very well. But all in all, I think it's Penguins in 5. It should be almost a foregone conclusion. This is probably as much of a lock of a series as any of them, just because the way they've played with them in the past, the lack of playoff success that any of the real players on that team have had. It's not just the team itself, it's the players that they've traded for. No one's really made it to a Stanley Cup final or anything like that, so they don't really have any experience. It's a pretty young team. As I said, they've got some injuries. Murray's out, and there's a few others that are out as well, so there we go, save from Adams, which is just justified everything. Anyway, as I've said multiple times, Penguins in 5. They're going to win it in their home barn in the 5th game. Like I said, if you're a betting person, this is the one to lock it on. But if you're going to put your life savings on it, don't put it in an Australian's hands, I guess, who's analysing hockey. Anyway, guys, have a good day. Look out for the other ones. See you. Bye.